Right now, you're surrounded by pressure, noise, opinions, people reacting emotionally to everything. And while everyone else is losing control, there are men who stay calm. Not because they're relaxed, but because they understand something dangerous about the human mind. If you've ever wondered why chaos seems to weaken most people but sharpen a few, this video is for you. Here's the truth most men never hear. Chaos doesn't break people. Chaos reveals them. If you can't stay calm under pressure, you become predictable. And the moment you're predictable, you're controllable. In this video, you'll learn the psychology of staying calm in chaos and why emotional control is one of the most feared traits in social and power dynamics. Ignore this, and stress will always dictate your decisions. Master it, and you gain an advantage most men never develop. If you want to go deeper into manipulation awareness and psychological control, there's a link in the description to the Silent Manipulation Handbook. And if this kind of dark psychology content speaks to you, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment something related to the topic. New videos every day. Calmness is not a personality trait. It's a psychological skill. Most people think staying calm means suppressing emotions. That's wrong. Suppression creates internal pressure. Pressure eventually explodes. Men who stay calm in chaos don't suppress emotions. They organize them. And there is a clear psychological structure behind that control. Let's break it down. Point 1. Emotional distancing. When chaos hits, most men merge with their emotions. They don't notice anger. They become anger. They don't notice fear. They become fear. Calm men do the opposite. They create distance between themselves and the emotion. Instead of reacting, they observe. That single shift forces the brain out of survival mode and into analysis. The situation stays the same, but your internal position changes. If you don't do this, chaos pulls you inside it, and you lose perspective immediately. Point 2. Slowing the internal clock. Chaos speeds everything up. Heart rate, thoughts, decisions. Most men match that speed unconsciously. Calm men slow themselves down on purpose. They speak slower. They move less. They pause before responding. Psychologically, this reverses the power dynamic. The calmer person controls the pace. And whoever controls the pace controls the interaction. If you rush in chaos, you hand over authority without realizing it. Point 3. Narrowing attention. Chaos feels overwhelming because attention scatters. Too many inputs. Too many threats. Too many variables. Calm men reduce the battlefield. They ask one question internally. What actually matters right now? They ignore everything else. This creates clarity while others drown in noise. If you try to process everything at once, panic becomes inevitable. Point 4. Detachment from outcome. Most emotional reactions come from attachment. Attachment to being right. Attachment to winning. Attachment to how others see you. Calm men loosen that attachment. They don't need immediate resolution. They don't need instant validation. This psychological detachment removes urgency. And urgency is what chaos feeds on. The less you need the outcome, the less chaos controls you. Point 5. Silence as regulation. When chaos escalates, people talk more. They explain. They argue. They justify. Calm men often choose silence. Not passive silence. Strategic silence. Silence gives the nervous system time to regulate. It also forces others to reveal more than they intend. If you fill every gap with words, you amplify chaos instead of neutralizing it. Point 6. Reframing pressure as information. Here's the final shift. Calm men don't see pressure as a threat. They see it as data. Stress shows you where leverage exists. Emotional reactions show you where control can be lost. When you stop fighting pressure and start studying it, calmness becomes natural. Chaos turns into a source of insight instead of fear. This is the difference between men who collapse under pressure and men who rise. One reacts emotionally. The other observes psychologically. Calmness is not weakness. It is controlled dominance. And once you develop it, chaos stops being your enemy and starts becoming your advantage. Stay calm. Stay unreadable. And never let chaos decide who you are.